Igbos in Nigeria, 73% said sometimes or
73%.
always they were treated unfairly by the government. This is last year.
More than 70%.
This is the highest rate of any ethnic group surveyed in Africa. In their view,
Yeah.
they are sometimes or always treated unfairly by the government.
So it's issue of injustice?
It is a deep grievance, and it's a disconnect from the Nigeria project, as was mentioned earlier. And I mentioned that number just to underscore the underlying grievance that has to be addressed. So Amnesty is potentially part of a package, but
Yeah,
the disconnect
Amnesty International
has
tell
to be
you.
addressed, and the Southeast is a core pillar of the Nigeria project. Comes back to the discussion of its importance. So all of these issues that are being discussed are inherently political. They're being seen through a political lens. For example, infrastructure, development. The grievance is you have a very productive region that is exporting not just to Nigeria, but internationally. You have, I think, Imo and Anambra are number 4 and number 6 for GDP in Nigeria. And that was in 2021, which was a very violent year. So even amidst the violence, three of the 5 states in Southeast are in the top 12 for GDP per capita. Yet there's no seaport. The bridges are not good. The roads are not good. So it is a development and infrastructure issue, but it's seen through a political lens as a political grievance. The same with security, which is you have significant deployment of security forces, yet the perception is the DPOs are not from Southeast. Many of the officers are not from Southeast. They are not
That's what they will do anyhow.
necessarily
They'll kill anybody who wants to kill.
well versed in the local context, and so they're not performing the role of community security in a way that
Roadblock
that
everywhere.
they or other
they
communities
tell you,
would
the
expect.
streets
So that's a
don't mind,
security
Biafra
issue,
don't
yes,
die.
but it's also
But Buhari don't do
perceived
it
through a
for
political lens, and it's the same with federal appointments and involvement in governance. So these are development, these are policy, these are economic issues, but they're seen through a broader political lens that they're not being kind of fairly adjudicated. And I think that's really important to underscore. So amnesty as part of a package may be a solution, but the underlying grievances have to be addressed with an understanding of the political perception, how the infrastructure problems, how the economic problems, how the security issues are perceived politically, and what it means to have more representative involvement in those efforts from a Southeast perspective. Yes.
The Arabi, you say no need to fight for independent Biafra again. Say Tinubu don't do well. So I know Igbo. The Amnesty International and they tell you what they observe in Igbo land. You see, every 3 meter checkpoint. Every 3 meter checkpoint. You don't see Igbo and they tell you. It is 70%. I don't say that 70%. Never even want to be part of Nigeria again. It's never happened anywhere in Africa, even in the whole world, where the whole citizens say they don't want to be part of a nation. Now we'll be like 5 people were there for politics. Someone will say, well, but we know they're the same place. Who tells us we know they're the same place? They know the truth. They know. If they conduct a referendum today, Biafra don't come. That's why they run away. Instead of Nigeria government to do the right thing. They feel say like through subdue, beat, kill. Now they will push everybody, head bend, make everyone agree on this contraction called Nigeria. Just a matter of time. Now don't jam as an anaconda at the end of the road. No, that's not the end of the road. And I'll be honest.